Namaste and welcome to the video summary of the recent issue of Hinduism Today magazine. Its topics captured by a Wordle word cloud. Beginning with a gatefold that captures the major beliefs of Hinduism, this April, May, June edition introduces us to HAF, young pioneers protecting Hindu rights in the U.S. and beyond. Our publisher offers a profoundly needed resource, an 8-page basic introduction to this oldest of faiths. There are articles on the New Age in India, the 22 sacred wells of Rameshwaram, and much, much more. So join us now as we explore together the Hindu world. This is our 30th year of chronicling the Hindu experience, affirming Sanatana Dharma, and recording the modern history of 1 billion Hindus around the globe. We broke the mold this time, giving a full 8 pages to the essential message from our publisher, Sadhguru Bodhinatha Velanswamy.
Hindus in the West are sometimes invited to give a talk explaining their religion at a local college, schoolroom, interfaith group, or even a Christian church. Some have confided to me that they do not feel qualified to give such a presentation. There is clearly a need for an authentic, non-academic introduction to Hinduism that can be presented with confidence on such occasions. I prepared this publisher's desk, drawn from our book, What is Hinduism?, as a broad summary of our faith that can be drawn upon to properly educate others in the basics of Hinduism, minus all the misconceptions and myths.
This introduction to Hinduism has been put online and on YouTube, so anyone can use it. Ever heard of HAF? The Hindu American Foundation is an amazingly savvy, if young, institution that is guiding the course of Hindu rights in America and Hindu human rights around the world. Our journalist Lavina Melwani dives into their midst to unravel a strategically targeted mission, discuss their achievements, which include fighting against hate crimes, working in the United States Supreme Court, and walking the halls of Washington, D.C. She brings you their tribulations and their vision of the future. HAF was founded as an advocacy group in 2004, but already it has changed U.S. history books that teach Hinduism to over 4 million kids each year. It has helped to put Diwali on the U.S. calendar and represented Hindus in a 10 Commandment case that went before the U.S. Supreme Court. It's published key reports on Hindu human rights and defended the religious rights of Hindus in prison, including the right to a vegetarian diet. These young men and women are inspired and inspiring defenders of the faith. All my needs will always be met. I'm all right now. I am equal to any challenge that I meet. These are a few positive affirmations that can remold the subconscious mind, bringing new joys and fresh attitudes into the lives of those who know how to use them. 16 pages of this issue explore the spiritual and practical secrets of affirmations, all taken from the teachings of Sadhguru Sivaya Subramanya Swami, who explains it this way. An affirmation is a series of positive words repeated time and time again, in line with a visual concept. Such a statement can be repeated mentally or preferably verbally. Words in themselves, without a pictorial understanding, make for a very poor affirmation. If one feels I can't, then he cannot. He has to reverse this pattern and change the flow of magnetic mental force, enliven its intensity by saying orally and feeling through all the pores of his body, I can, I will, I am able to accomplish what I plan. The power of affirmation is a modern foray into the world of mental japa, a world well mapped by India's ancient yogis and gurus. The New Age has come full circle, first seeding the West with ideas from the East, now enjoying a faddish resurgence in modern India, where magazines on body, life, and spirit are hot. But India's idea of the New Age is not what you'd expect. Our story explores the differences and in the process uncovers the many faces of the New Age. Magic and healing are not unusual subjects for Hinduism today. But in our article on the 22 sacred wells of Rameshwaram Temple in the south of India, we discover both at work. Come with us as 96 pilgrims undergo a most unusual and seldom seen ritual bathing that people swear removes their so-called sins, mitigates their karmas, and prepares them to meet the divine within themselves. Find out how Basava, the temple ox, makes a village's decisions. Learn about the Jain approach to vegetarianism, and listen to a young man's take on how colonialism still haunts the Indian psyche. Speaking of colonialism, this issue's cartoon pokes fun at Christopher Columbus's India misadventures. Hinduism Today is your modern window on the global Hindu experience. Whether in print or online, you can find us at www.hinduismtoday.com.